This is the Zurn Z5750 urinal, introduced around the early 2000s and made up until the early 2010s. This urinal is not only painfully generic, but it's a lot worse than you might expect. Let's take a look at it and see what's wrong with it. Design-wise, it looks generic and crappy. I do not care for this design at all. It's painfully generic and not interesting whatsoever. The trap opening is a standard circle. Not much to talk about here. Let's have a look at a flush. Pretty standard overall. Let's have a look at ball rinse. You can tell it's pretty bad. Like, it covers the back area just okay, but the quality of rim jets are not very great either. And you can tell it misses this entire area right here, which is kind of bad. Functionality-wise, this urinal is pretty bad. Outside of the rinsing problem, which is probably the biggest problem, it does not hold up well at all and gets out of order often, just like other 2000s washdown urinals. This was a common problem, so this isn't just alongside this urinal, it's with other urinals too, but this one still does not hold up very well. And that is the Zurn Z5750 urinal, a very bad urinal, just like most urinals in the 2000s. This thing has a lot of problems, and especially the rinse was probably my biggest surprise about how bad it is. Sure, it does have a controlled flow, but it's still not a very good urinal at all. It's very generic too, which also doesn't help. Let's put this urinal to the grading scale. Let's grade it. A trend you'll notice with some Zurn urinals is that they look super generic and super cheap. I mean, look at this. It looks so uninspired. It's getting a 3. If you've seen a washdown urinal flush, this urinal is no different. There's nothing really to talk about with this urinal, but it's not terrible, so I'll give it a 5. What's up with this bowl rinse? It's just not good. This thing doesn't have a lot of rim jets to work off of, and it only really covers the back, not even the sides. Yeah, the bowl rinse is not very good, and despite the rim coverage being kind of poor, the back rim jets just seem to be low quality too sometimes. The bowl rinse is really not that great. I give it a 5. Yeah, you should not be surprised that the functionality is not very good. At all. While it is slightly better than the third generation American Standard Washbrook Urinal it's knocking off, that's really not saying much. This urinal can still clog, get out of order, and even have a lot of buildup. Apparently even on higher pressures. I mean, look at this one for example. Yeah, to say that it's not good is an understatement. It's getting a 4. Now let's talk about the overall value of this urinal. It's obvious that the Z5750 and 5760 urinals are basically a knockoff of the third generation American Standard Washbrook Urinal, but in the most generic way possible. While the functionality is a little bit better, which is not saying much considering that it's still bad, it's been traded off with worse bowl rinse and a worse design. You can definitely tell this urinal is a knockoff and not a good one either, which is not saying much considering that the thing it's knocking off is absolute crap to begin with. It's one thing if it's an original design, but this is just a shameless knockoff. I can't reward that. Overall, the value is a 3. The final score of the Zurn Z5750 and Z5760 urinals is a 20 out of 50, which translates to a 40 out of 100. I mean, what else do you want me to say about this urinal? It's a shameless knockoff of an already crappy urinal, and that's pretty much it. I never understood this trend of knocking off the third generation American Standard Washbrook Urinal. It was not a good thing, as seen here.